Happy Suckless. How's it going, guys? Merry Kwanzaa, Happy Christmas, Hanukkah stuff. Evil Santa Rick here to talk to you today about how to set up a Jam Space PA. Now, I'm going to get into the nuts and bolts particulars. This is going to be quick, and the good thing is it can afford to be quick because you really don't need a whole lot. The nice people at Steve's Magical Musical Emporium, that's Steve's Music Toronto, sent me some stuff. So I'm currently running this mic, which is an SM58, into a Roland GoPro mixer and into the phone. So hopefully we get better quality out of this. Now, to the business. What do you need to run a Jam Space PA? Well, the components you need, first of all, are a couple of microphones. I recommend an SM58, which is this. And it's great. It is the industry standard for vocals and a bunch of other things. It's a great mic. It'll do vocals. It's affordable. It's tough. You see them at bars everywhere. Now, you need a passive mixer and powered speakers. Now, I'd recommend going that route because back in my day, when I used to play the gigs, we are... in my 20s, so 20 years ago, we would use powered mixers. And then, so it's a power amp with a mixer built onto the face of it, and then you would run that into passive speakers. Now, the problem with that is that people don't generally pay much attention. They just think, yeah, this goes to this, and boom. But you can overpower speakers and blow them, and people did that all the time, okay? With a powered speaker, the power's in the speaker, which means it's designed to run itself. You're never going to blow it up. You just have to get one powerful enough to be audible. So I'm going to try picking up the phone and just show you some components real quick, okay? Hold on. So that's the mixer. See if I can get a little bit of height. Not really. Short cables. That is a Yamaha MG10. It's got more than enough channels to run your stuff, okay? Now I'm going to pivot you over here to show you that. That is a powered speaker. That is a Yamaha. Hold on, I'll flip it around. That is a Yamaha DBR12. Lots of gas. Spin you back. Bring you back over here. Hey, okay, so it's a work in progress. You get what you pay for. Okay, so so that powered speaker is going to have more than enough gas to do most PAs. And trust me, the bands I play in are pretty loud, right? Now, you're not going to need to mic guitar cabs, bass cabs, right? The most common things that are mic'd are vocals, first of all. That's the primary, right? And the second thing is the kick drum of a drum set, because generally they get lost, okay? People like to tune them really low, which I get, and I do. But without a mic, you're not really going to hear it. So on your mixer, you're going to get controls for the volume of the channel, the volume of the mixer, how much it's putting out, right? And here's the important one. You're going to get highs, mids, and lows. Now, you don't just want to dime all of those, okay? Because you're going to get feedback issues, and I'll show you feedback in a second. But the thing about the kick drum in particular is, in order to get it audible, pull the bass and pull the highs, and just bring the highs up. Sorry, pull the mids and bass, okay? Pull the bass, pull the mids, bring the highs up. All you need to do is hear the contact point. Your drummer's going to be really happy about this, okay? Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Now, what is feedback? This is a problem you're going to run into. Feedback is when, now this is a SM57. This is the universal standard for miking guitar. You can use this for a kick drum too. There's better mics, but again, tough. Okay, when I point the mic directly at the speaker, the noise coming out of the speaker goes into the microphone, goes through and back out the speaker, and it creates a loop. That's a feedback loop. And as it oscillates, it gets worse, okay? But the thing that most people don't know about feedback is that you can listen for what frequencies are feeding back and edit based on that, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this mic up. Okay, so right now it's running through the PA. Okay. I'm going to create feedback loops, okay? First, I'm going to do lows, then mids, then highs. So it's going to be noisy, okay? But listen, this is lows, okay? Sorry, I'm trying not to do it too loud. There we go. That's lows. One more time. That's lows, okay? Now I'm going to cut those, and I'm going to bring the mids up. Sorry, I know this is taking a bit. Hold on. Here's mids. Now, that sounds really high-pitched, doesn't it? It's actually not high compared to the highs. Mids again? Okay. Sorry, it's kind of hard to control. Those are mids. Here's highs. Hear it? Okay. Dogs everywhere freaking out. All right. So I'm going to cut this back down again. If you listen for where it's feeding back, you can go and cut that frequency without actually having to just bring the overall volume down. I mean, an easy way to kill feedback loop is to just kill the volume, but kind of defeats the point of miking stuff, right? Now, lastly, and most importantly, usually when people are in a jam space, they all stand around each other and face each other. You're never going to be like that on stage, okay? So it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to all stand facing each other, particularly from a PA standpoint, because that means that you have to move the speakers around the room, and one of them is going to be pointing at a microphone somehow, okay? So what I recommend doing, set up your band sort of facing one direction. Like pick a wall, say that's the audience, okay? Or that's the front of stage. Put the speakers for your PA on that wall facing you. That way all the microphones are facing the same direction as the speakers, okay? Again, this is good. This is bad. Speakers right there, okay? Good. Bad. Good. Not so good. All right. That's about it, guys. It's really straightforward. I mean, you don't need to know a lot to set up a PA. It's pretty easy. And when in doubt, turn it down. And then turn it back up again. Anyway, loud. Loud is good. I like loud. Go loud. And try not to kill anyone. Bye!